guys, Maria here. Thanks for tuning in. So, I just came back from the gym and I was thinking on my drive back, I've been actually so happy with some of the new habits that I've been starting over the last few weeks, and I thought I might share them with you because they might help you too. Number 1 is go outside as often as you can. So since we are indoor creatures, we stay indoors, especially throughout the cold winter months, and we become so used to a certain cozy, comfortable, warm range of temperatures. And especially after the pandemic, I had noticed that my body had become so unused to being outside in the cold and how deconditioned I had become. We're meant to move. We're meant to go outside, explore, and, just experience a whole range of different stimuli. And then thanks to the comforts of modern day living, now we don't get exposed to any of that at all. And that's actually a huge contributor to all the mood imbalances and all the disorders that we feel as a population. So I started to go outside, like to prioritize going outside, just for a walk, maybe get a little jog going as well, even if the temperature is close to 0. And if at first I was feeling pretty uncomfortable with it. But now, honestly, after just a few weeks, now my body, it really feels like it doesn't mind being outside and actually enjoys it. That cold that I used to dread, now I actually feel so good, and I think it can do you a lot of good as well. Because not only will it be good for you physically, in terms of your mind, your psychology, your emotions. If you're inside, chances are you're looking at a screen. You're looking at your phone, you're looking at your iPad, you're looking at the TV, you're looking at something, and your world has literally shrunk to this screen. And that's really, really, really damaging over the long haul. So getting outside will help your perspective broaden back out. And any maybe depressive things that might be happening for you, any anxiety, any stress, anything like that, all of that actually becomes diminished as a result of going outside and expanding your worldview, like literally your physical worldview. So I would say if you can, try to get outside for at least 10 minutes every day, and you will feel a difference. Number 2, this is similar to what I just said, but it's more of a focus on getting your body moving throughout the day. I'm not talking necessarily only about working out and training at the gym, but also just getting ourselves used to moving with our feet somewhere far. Because there is so much science, there is so much evidence now about how people who walk a minimum of 6,000 steps a day have far healthier and longer lives than people who stay pretty sedentary. So get your Apple Watch or your phone or whatever it is that helps you track and get outside and just focus on enjoying the walking. Just focus on enjoying the fact that you have legs that can carry you places. Because some people don't, and they really, really wish that they could be you. Number 3 is more of a mindset, more of a behavioral pattern that we might engage in. And this is to stop complaining. It's so easy for us to complain about everything, about the state of the world, about the people close to us, people not close to us, to complain about the economy, traffic, colleagues, so many things. And honestly, complaining, it might feel good to release that, but it can become another dreadful habit where it inhibits you from being able to see the good in your life. And then your entire perspective becomes more dreary, more depressed, and more negative overall. There are some people I know who complain a lot, and they honestly don't have anything good to say about anything in their lives, even though they do have a lot that they could be grateful for. So you don't want to be one of those people where your constant habit of focusing on the negative and voicing that literally makes your perspective shrink to only focus on the negative. Further to this, and really transforming our focus from a negative place to a more positive one, is also taking a little assessment of the kind of stuff that we consume, whether it's music or news or videos or TikToks, whatever it is. Look at what you like to watch and then see if they make you feel better or worse. So me, for example, I just like shitty rap. I just enjoy it. But I know after I listen to a couple songs, I can feel my energy field actually lower in vibration. So I have to be very careful about what I choose to keep listening to, because I can tell that my actual energy, it lowers. And same for news about politics and all that stuff, right? Like if you're always consuming stuff about all the atrocities that are happening across the world, I'm not saying it's not good to stay informed and educated, but we have to become a little bit more aware of how it might affect us and our mood, and therefore how we treat others and how we perform at all the different things we do. Okay, next one, number 5, is to reach out and connect with people that you haven't talked to in a long time. Some people, they just slip out of your life and you used to really enjoy hanging out with them. Maybe you guys were in the same class or the same workplace, or you guys just had such a, really nice shared interest doing something. You really got along, and then as life went on, then you kind of just lost contact. You know what? It would make you feel so good to say, hey, been thinking of you. How are you? Just say hi, and chances are they'll be so pleasantly surprised to hear from you. And that way we can usher in new energy, new interactions into our lives that are just such a nice, positive, brightening way to liven up the day. Okay, last one is number 6. Okay, so number 6 is to take stock of your home, of your room, everything that you have in your house. And first is to start, if you don't already do this, is to start being conscious about making your bed. When you get up and you are about to leave your room, just make sure you start prioritizing the upkeep of your bed. Because this little thing, just like what Dr. Jordan Peterson said, this will help to shape the rest of your day and therefore the rest of your life. It's these little tiny priorities that we keep inside of our day that help us to stay disciplined. And if we can maintain this discipline over a consistent period of time, then that's how we ingrain those positive traits within ourselves. And so if you let things slide, then in other areas of life, including relationship, work, health, and fitness, you're going to let things slide too. So such an easy thing to do is to just say, okay, I'm getting up, I'm going to make my bed right now. And so that way, later on, when you're getting into bed, it feels so good. Honestly, one of my favorite moments throughout my day is when I know I'm about to go to bed and my bed sheets are crisp and clean and smooth and they're cool, and I get in and it's like, ooh, it's such a nice feeling. I mean, it's such a small thing. You might spend 30 seconds to 2 minutes making your bed, but then it's a little tiny micro decision that will make you proud. And it levels you up in terms of the standards that you keep for yourself. If you can keep yourself clean, tidy, responsible, consistent, I mean, all these things are good, right? And it's something like that can help you become more and more so that way. So also in line with this is also to start looking at your place and to see what you don't need And if you, God forbid, have any garbage, trash laying around, it is time to do an overhaul. We have to make your space ready to bring in those new opportunities, new mindsets, new habits. So clear it out, look at all the stuff you have, and see what you don't need anymore. See if you can find things, you come across things that have been just laying around for years. Chances are you won't need those. You can put those in storage or donate them. But everything that we have, that we see, it starts to take space in our own minds as well. So the clearer the space, the clearer your mind. And that way, you'll be able to function well when you need to think well and perform well. Okay, that's all I got for you today. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.